Hey everybody, this is Lloyd Irvin and you're watching grapplerINFO. What's up?
Hi everybody, we are here with Lloyd Irvin in Lisbon. It's the fourth and the last day of competition of Europeans. The black belts have their finals right now. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
Tell me, you are here in Lisbon like for the whole time, right?
Yeah, I was here. I left Tuesday, got here Tuesday. We leave tomorrow morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning.
And how do you like the Europeans so far?
I love it. You know, we were here last year, had a great time. Luckily, we got a hotel closer to the event so we can go back and forth in between divisions and so forth.
Can you tell me something about the performance of the Lloyd Irvin team?
Well, we did really good. Like I said, we brought a small team, but like I said, everyone did good. We brought, I'm not sure how many medals we brought. As of yesterday, earlier today, we were in second place. I'm sure we got bumped because the black belts came in. Hopefully, we got at least third place. Everyone did good. Like I said, we brought a bunch of gold medals home. We got a few bronze, and silver medals. JT Torres, who is one of our black belts, vying for the 2011 World Championship title. He got the bronze medal. He lost by 2 advantages. He made some technical mistakes. He did some things that are uncommon from him. And like I say, he did good. Like he beat Jake McKinley with back attack. He beat Gusto Mendez by points, and then like I said, we lost by 2 advantages to Lucas Lepre. Him and Lucas Lepre going back and forth right now. But like I said, we look forward to seeing him soon.
Okay, can you tell me something about the girl that was second in the purple belt open division?
Yeah, so Jara Eubanks, she's been training for about a couple years, 2 years or so. She won the blue belt world championship title in 2010. This was her first international competition as a purple belt. There was no one in her weight division, so she got to go, didn't have to fight anybody, and she submitted her opponents all on the way to the finals against McDern, and we lost by points.
Okay. Tell me, the Lloyd Irvin is a team that don't have branches outside the U.S. Am I right or not?
Yeah, we don't have branches outside the U.S. Right now. Like I said, we have schools in Guam, though, connected with the U.S., but nothing outside right now. Right now, we're super small, super tight-knit, and just trying to build an army there.
Right. And are we planning any expansion?
Yeah, we're trying to plan an expansion, but we need to, have people that are interested in other countries, start coming to Maryland. We have a lot of people from different countries that come in and stay for a month or 2 months in Maryland and train with us. But like I said, right now we are looking in 2011, 2012 to start opening up some little small affiliates and help them grow and build Team Lloyd Irvin style and systems, in other countries.
The Olympics Games are taking place in Rio in 2016.
Yes.
Do you think that BJJ should become the Olympic discipline?
I don't think it has any chance to be part of the Olympic Games. As the way things stand right now, from the way the different countries, most of the countries don't have enough black belts in their area to fill divisions. So like right now, the World Championships in Jiu-Jitsu, we have white belt, blue, purple, brown. But like in the real World Championships, like there's only black belt. There's only one division. There's no subdivisions. So right now, with judo in place and still the federation, they're doing an excellent job putting everything together. They're doing an excellent job, getting everything, organized. But I think it'll be hard to become an Olympic sport.
I guess you've been in Europe for a couple of times now, right?
Yes, I've been in Europe 3 times.
Only for the Europeans, or?
2 times for the Europeans, another time just to visit and relax.
Okay. Can you tell something about how the level of European Jiu-Jitsu improved?
Oh man, from last year, man, the level of European Jiu-Jitsu has definitely skyrocketed. Like the amount of people out there, I'm looking at the techniques from the blue, purple, brown, and black. The techniques, the defenses, the counters, the sweeps. Is very impressive. And it's exciting.
In your opinion, is it important for a BJJ fighter to go and train in Brazil?
I think it's important to go train in Brazil just to say you did it. It also depends on what your team's about. Like who's at your school, who's training, who is on the floor in your room training with you. Like in our area, we're trying to mimic the level of that Brazil has. In Brazil, when you go to Brazil, you have 80% of the population in there for the competitive teams. Everyone's in there trying to become world champions. They're trying to get to America. They're trying to get into the UFC one day, trying to get to a major MMA promotion where they can provide a lifestyle for the family, make lots of money in MMA. So Brazil is super duper serious. But in America, we have a lot of schools now that have competitive rooms that are dead serious with people who are focused on competition and so forth. So I definitely think going to Brazil is a must for everyone. But as the sport grows and as different levels of academies grow, like I said, the importance of having to go, I don't think you're going to have to go.
Yeah. And what qualities, except for the athletic ones, should a real jiu-jitsu fighter have?
A real jiu-jitsu fighter has to have an open mind. Like one thing when I first came up, I was down for leg locks. I think every martial art has something positive to offer, and every martial art was good for what it was created for. So I use China. If you saw today, but this weekend we had 7 submissions with wrist locks, and we do a lot of wrist locks from Chinese system, and we just incorporate it into jiu-jitsu. We believe in sambo, judo, everything. Whereas back in the day when I first started Brazilian jiu-jitsu, if you went for a leg lock, people booed, and I kept going for leg locks because I didn't want to close my game off. Like, you can't do any lower body submissions. So having an open mind, you got to have mental training, you got to have physical training now. Like I said, people talk about you have to have just technique, and you can't use any strength. Like these guys out here at the highest level are using strength. They're doing strength and conditioning workouts. They're lifting weights. Some of them are doing other stuff. They're strong. And like I said, at the highest level, if you don't have the conditioning to go 5 matches, 6 matches, 7 matches to get to the finals and keep on going, you're gonna be in trouble. Well, I started martial arts when I was 3 years old. I was a hyperactive kid. They put me into martial arts trying to, stop my hyperactivity and not put me on medication. And then I said I did martial arts all my life as a child. And then I got more into sports. Started playing baseball, started playing soccer, football. Went to college, and then I started after college, 1996, one of my friends. 1996, my friend gave me the first UFC tape. I saw Royce Gracie and I fell in love with him. So when I was 26 years old, I started back, training martial arts and jiu-jitsu.
All right. How many trainings a day do you do?
Well, right now for the World Championships, we do 6 days a week. 5 days a week we do three trainings, and then on Saturday we do 2 trainings. And then they have mandatory film work where we sit down, review film. In our classes, all the high-level competitors have flip cameras, and I allow them to film all their matches in class, and then they all upload them and make compilations. And during the week, we have to watch the film to see where our base is off, when your hand's not in the right place, so we can fix these things as fast as possible. You have to watch film.
Right. What do you do for fun?
What I do for fun? Spend time with the family. Spend time with my son. I love internet marketing. I'm an internet marketer. I love that, and just work on the business and spend time with the family. We have a nutritionist for our guys. We have a nutritionist. We have a strength and conditioning coach at our school. But we have a nutritionist that works with our MMA fighters, our jiu-jitsu fighters, everybody. So like for guys that want to get down to certain divisions, whether it's MMA or whether it's jiu-jitsu, we have that taken care of too.
Yeah.
And they have a mandatory supplement list where they have to take, because when you're doing 3 and 4 trainings a day, if you're not taking your supplementation, taking your vitamin C, taking your calcium, taking your magnesium, you're doing all those things you're supposed to do, your body will break down and you'll get sick. Well, right now we're doing conditioning more to build power. So right now we're in the second phase of the training before, the goal is the World Championships in June. So January, February, and March. Right now we're in the final phase, the next 3 months of, building the strength, building the power and endurance, and then we'll come out in January, March, April, May, and June. We'll be cutting down. Everything will be rep, everything will be circuits, everything conditioning, just for the matches. Blue belts 6 minutes, purple belts 7 minutes, brown 8, and the black belts will be able to go 10. Push. And I said we know how many matches each person at each belt level should be having. So like for JT to get to the finals, he'll have either 5 or 6 matches. So we'll make sure that he can blast 6 to 10 minute matches with minimum of 5 to 10 minute rest. It's a good thing.
The toughest fight you've ever had? Who and why?
The toughest fight I ever had was probably Margarita. That was probably my toughest match. He was like a tough guy. We were in battle. He pulled guard. I passed his guard. It was like the 5th match of the open class of the brown belt division of the world, and it was a tough match. You know what I'm saying? He's non-stop, kept pushing. I was a little fatigued at that point, and like I said, it was a match that I never forget. You know, it was good. It was much fun.
Right. In your opinion, what is more important, strength or technique?
Both. To win right now in this competitive, you have to have technique and you have to have strength and conditioning. Not like you're just rah-rah. If you have technique and you put your strength and conditioning behind the technique, it's a good thing. If you put your strength in front of the technique and try to let the technique come behind, like you never win at the higher levels. But like I said, you have to have strength and conditioning. Like it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to go 5, 6, 7, like some of the blue belts, purple belts. It's almost impossible to go 8 matches out here with guys who are pushing you. Like, you know, I've seen matches where, you know, a guy who's super good, super technical, at his 3rd or 4th match, he has a grind out match, a full-blown 10-minute war, and then he may have 11 minutes, 15, 14 minutes before his next match, and the guy in the other bracket had 2 or 3 easy matches. It's going to be hard for him. I've seen it happen to the top guys. I've seen it happen to world champions. You know, happen. You know, every once in a while there's a few guys out here that say they don't do any strength and conditioning and say they just do technique, and people listen to them. They're such a minority that you know, if you listen to them, you know, you'll find out on your own.
Your favorite technique?
My favorite technique is probably Kimura.
Favorite fighter?
Favorite fighter
in Jiu-Jitsu?
Favorite fighter all time in Jiu-Jitsu is Faber Gurgel. That's my Faber Gurgel is like my idol. Favorite fighter right now, probably Rafa Mendez.
No. Favorite meal?
Favorite meal is lasagna.
Is there anything you'd like to say to all the fans in the internet?
Hey, like I said, like no matter what you're doing, no matter how you're training, like try to find and create systems, because like with systems, you don't have to guess. There's no guesswork, you know, and you can progress yourself. And it's very important to make sure you settle down and focus on your base, because I see so many people out here doing fancy moves, but like, you know, some people are going too fast and learn all these fancy stuff. They don't have a real core base, and then at the purple belt level, brown belt level, some of that stuff just won't work as well as it did at the blue belt level if you don't have the core, because these guys not only know how to defend it, they also know how to counter it on top of their, you know, their base core systems. Other than that, like I said, just, you know, stay focused, work hard, train hard, and keep an open mind, and don't make excuses.
Okay, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.